everyone, my name is VT and I am a content creator for the First Descendants, and today I'm here to talk about upping your damage across all of your characters. I will be using Ajax and a level 1 Valby for an example in this video. I really want to stress the importance of increasing your Descendants damage through weapons. Not only will this help you level 1 Descendants to level 40, this will also increase your overall damage in the harder intercept battles. Yes, the abilities are fun. It's really fun to play with the Ajax build, don't get me wrong. I love learning about his abilities and trying to fine-tune him and make him better. But overall, this is a looter shooter game, shooter being important, meaning the guns are also extremely important. So make sure that if you have an extra energy capacitor, you are putting it on a weapon that you like to use. I personally recommend the ultimates instead of the regular guns because of the higher end reactors that pair with the ultimate weapons themselves. But you can do this with any gun that you like to use, and it will significantly increase your damage. The great thing is the guns are universal about all your characters, so if you have a really good gun, it can carry all of your characters through the content. I've got some footage here of Valby. I literally put her into this hard mode dungeon at level 1. I threw some of my tank modules onto her just to give her some survivability, and she was able to do the entire dungeon solo, starting from level 1. I forgot which dungeon this was and got to the end boss and died in a pool of poison, but that's an entirely different issue. But yeah, so the gun itself performs, it does what it needs to do, and it will help you overall across all of your characters. This Thunder Cage right here that I have is maxed out for its secondary ability, which is the AoE electric attack upon killing something. So what that does is in a large group of enemies, you're doing massive amounts of damage really quickly. This Thunder Cage right here doesn't even have the best secondary stats on it. Honestly, I should probably be re-rolling these, looking for firearm attack, firearm crit rate, and firearm critical damage. Weak point damage is also really good. If you can get those 4 on a gun, that'd be fantastic. I would honestly wouldn't mind trading out the critical hit damage for just straight up electric attack because this gun is electric focused, or at least that's how I've made it. So let's get into the modules that I have here. As you can see, my current DPS is around 300k, which is pretty decent, but it's not totally reflected correctly, and that's because some of the mods that I have don't reflect in this calculation over here, okay? So the first thing we have is fire rate concentration. This gives your gun 20% fire rate, makes it fire faster, and gives it 6.5% more critical hit damage. Rifling reinforcement, firearm attack plus 32% straight off the bat. I have fully decked out, or I'm fully decking out, I'm still missing a couple here, but I'm fully decking out this gun into electric only. I plan on having one type of gun for every type of element, so this one is just electric at the moment. I can remove the electric gun barrel and the electric enhancement to alter the gun stats based on the bosses, but for this particular build and for this particular guide, I've kept the electric gun barrels on to show you guys the damage and potential of it. I have action and reaction, which increases my firearm attack again by 61% base damage and increases the recoil slightly. Normal impact rounds refining. Honestly, I'll probably end up replacing this one. But for now, I like to have ammo. I like to not be looking for ammo. So this just helps me make sure I always have ammo and I'm not running around looking for it for too long. Better concentration directly increases the firearm critical hit damage. Concentration priority increases hit damage, and the reload time is reduced. This is critical for this build because this also pairs with your firing fiesta, which is a great augment that I really like for this gun. It was necessary to complete my build to really push these numbers. I was doing 20 million damage without the firing fiesta. When I had the firing fiesta, I bumped my damage up immediately to about 47 mil. So it is a huge increase in damage because you get 3 seconds of full blast, no ammo consumed on your gun. Weapon tuning, this increased my rounds per magazine and also increases my firearm attack. Once again, now that I've started using this one, I might change this one out later. Maybe put in a fire rate increase. This is a very delicate balance between being able to fire your gun and having ammo. So right now this gun consistently has ammo. I'm consistently doing damage. I'm pretty happy with it. It could probably still use some fine tuning, but this is what I'm currently running. So I had a lot of questions last time about my modules. Now, unfortunately, I did a big dumb And when I put on my farming modules, I'm pretty sure I accidentally sold the ones that I had in my original video. Yay! So instead, I'm going to show you what you're going to want to look for mods, and I'll go over what I used in my current video where I got 47 million, and you'll understand why mods are important. It can even up that damage farther than what I did. So when I'm looking for these reactors, what I'll be farming for is I'm looking for a Thunder Cage mounting reactor that has a non-attribute skill power boost ratio with a tech skill power boost ratio and some skill cooldown reduction and skill mana cost reduction as well. I'm looking for more damage currently in my build because I feel like I've hit the tank standpoint where I don't really need much more tank. I really would like to do more damage. For the external components, HP, once again, we're still a tank. We still want to maximize our HP. But for the set bonuses, this is kind of where I really want to go into the set bonuses for what Ajax would be looking for, or what at least I'm looking for my particular Ajax. Because most of Ajax's damage is going to be through his weapons, I'm really looking for the Slayer set. I would like a 2-piece set of the Slayer to increase my general rounds capacity. I don't really need the skill cost and the skill power. Once again, I'm not doing skill damage with Ajax. My damage is just my weapon. So I would like the 2-set general rounds capacity increase. And then the other set bonus that I'm looking for is going to be the Annihilator set bonus, the other 2-set bonus for skill duration, okay? And I'm looking for MP recovery in combat. I don't have any cards for MP regen. If I do not have MP on my components, there is no MP regen. I cannot cast my skills unless I get out of combat. So it is very important that you're looking for HP-oriented components that are also have MP combat regen. This will help keep your mana up. That way you can cast your abilities. Max HP on the base stat and max HP on the additional stat is fantastic for this build. That's kind of what you're looking for. Once again, MP recovery in combat, very important. The shields in this game are not that great. I am not thrilled with them. I quite don't understand how they work because I get one-shotted by a lot of things in the game with a shield. It doesn't seem like your defense applies to your shield, so I'm not really sure why the shield bonus is even there. Honestly, HP seems to really be the way to go. HP and defense, your shield is kind of just a little bit of a free cushion, but I would not hyper focus on shields. And then once again, shield recovery modifier. This is really just it's these particular components. This is what I was running for the damage build. You can tell it's not optimal. I know it's not, but this is the point. The build itself, without even the components, is pretty good. You just need to throw some HP on it. That way you don't die. And you can tailor these to get your damage in there with the Slayer builds, fine-tuning and getting all of your original modifiers that you need for your MP recovery and HP. Once again, my dream would be to have every module HP, max HP, substat that I'm looking for. So max HP on this, max HP substat, MP recovery. So you'll notice here as well in my build in Albion, I've got 20k defense here and 797 shield. This is actually not calculated correctly in Albion. In order to see your real stats, you'll have to fast travel to just anywhere. Just go out in the world, and you can see your actual stats. And this is because of the Transcendent module that we use, the Body Enhancement module. The Body Enhancement module does not apply in Albion. It applies outside of Albion. My HP is still the same, but my shield went all the way up to 6,000. My defense went all the way up to 40,000, okay? So don't be afraid if you build the build and you're in Albion, you're like, these numbers aren't matching up. Go to the field, your body enhancement will take into effect, and here you go. These are your actual real stats in combat. Once again, same thing with the gun. If you are in Albion and you're wondering why your Thunder Cage and your Reactor isn't working, it's because you don't have your guns equipped in Albion. Go into the field, equip your gun, you will get your plus 160% power for equipping the correct weapon, and there you go. If you guys have any other questions on the build, let me know. Once again, this is a full tank Ajax with a Thunder Cage doing 47 million damage. I don't have any extra damage mods on Ajax himself. I do have some tech power, but like I said, this is mostly just for running around in dungeons. It didn't really affect the boss fights at all in the video. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, please support me as your creator by going in-game, finding my name, ArawaVT, hashtag 9304, clicking on my profile, and at the bottom there will be a creator button. Please click that to support me as I try to make more of these videos for you guys. I plan on doing a Sharon build as well, and a Boss Bunny build, so look forward to those in the future. And if you have any other questions, please stop by the stream. I'm happy to answer, and have a fantastic day. Good luck on your drops, guys. Bye!